porch light flickers just like her smile. A shadow moves across the tile. The kettle screams, but no one's there. Just empty chairs and cold night air. Cold ground, warm tears. Years fall away like brittle leaves. Cold ground, warm tears. Her name's a prayer the wind retrieves. The mailbox leans, it's rusted through. Once held her letters, now holds due. The gravel drive that cuts so deep, a path of loss where silence keeps. And every step's a memory's weight. The heart can't mend, it's sealed by fate. Cold ground, warm tears. Years fall away like brittle leaves. Cold ground, warm tears. Her name's a prayer the wind retrieves. And never bright, her Sunday dress, the kind of smile that could confess. The world felt brighter with her here. Now it's just cold ground, warm tears. Cold ground, warm tears. Years fall away like brittle leaves. Cold ground, warm tears. Her name's a prayer the wind retrieves. The mailbox leans, it's rusted through. Once held her letters, now holds due. The gravel drive that cuts so deep, a path of loss where silence keeps. And every step's a memory's weight. A heart can't mend, it's sealed by fate. Cold ground, warm tears. Years fall away like brittle leaves. Cold ground, warm tears. Her name's a prayer the wind retrieves. A photograph, her Sunday dress, the kind of smile that could confess. The world felt brighter with her here. Now it's just cold ground, warm tears. A photograph, her Sunday dress, the kind of smile that could confess. The world felt brighter with her here. Now it's just cold ground, warm tears. The pews are empty, the lights burned dim. A single crow calls from the chapel in. Dust on the Bible pages worn thin. Each word a weight, each verse a sin. Dust on the Bible, tears on the floor. Prayers unanswered behind that old door. The preacher's voice echoes, but no one believes. Dust on the Bible, and grief on the breeze. Mama's hands trembled when she turned that page. Her voice cracked with every line she gave. Now the book sits lonely, a relic of ghost, a testament to faith we need the most. Do you hear it calling deep in the night? The whispers of doubt or a flicker of light. Dust on the Bible, tears on the floor, prayers unanswered behind that old door. The preacher's voice echoes, but no one believes. Dust on the Bible, grief on the breeze. Do you hear it calling deep in the night? The whispers of doubt or a flicker of light. Dust on the Bible, tears on the floor, prayers unanswered behind that old door. The preacher's voice echoes, but no one believes. Dust on the Bible and grief on the breeze. The wind through the window hums of him soft and low, like a long forgotten song the angels might know. If I brush off the dust, will the words still be true? Or will they crumble like ashes, like the faith I outgrew? There's an empty chair at the table where your shadow used to fall. The clock ticks slow, the night feels hollow, your boots still sit by the hall. The coffee's cold, the fire's dying, and the house don't feel like home at all. Where did you go? Where did you run? I'm left here counting days undone. Your name's a whisper, a heavy prayer, and I'm staring at that empty chair. The barn still smells of hay and leather, your jacket hangs by the door. I can't bring myself to touch it, like it's you walking through once more. The dog still waits by the old truck tire, but you don't show up anymore. Where did you go? Where did you run? I'm left here counting days undone. Your name's a whisper, a heavy prayer, and I'm staring at that empty chair. By the old truck tire, but you don't show up anymore. Where did you go? Where did you run? I'm left here counting days undone. Your name's a whisper, a heavy prayer, and I'm staring at that empty chair. The wind howls low, the creek runs dry, the stars hang quiet in the sky. Each night I ask though no one's there, while life still leaves that empty chair. Where did you go? Where did you run? I'm left here counting days undone. Your name's a whisper, a heavy prayer, and I'm staring at that empty chair. At that empty chair. Dust on my boots, a coat full of holes. The road is a whisper that swallows my soul. The crow on the fence, black as the night, knows the secrets I buried from sight. Oh, this town, it don't hold me no more. Every step I take feels like the one before. I'm a shadow that lingers, a man who don't choose, just a story in the making, with dust on my boots. The river runs cold where the willow trees lean. It carried my sins, but it won't keep me clean. A letter I burn, a name I don't say. The echoes of guilt don't just fade away. The moon's watching close, it knows what I've done. Oh, this town, it don't hold me no more. Every step I take feels like the one before. I'm a shadow that lingers, a man who don't choose, just a story in the making, with dust on my boots. The moon's watching close, it knows what I've done. Oh, this town, it don't hold me no more. Every step I take feels like the one before. I'm a shadow that lingers, a man who don't choose, just a story in the making, with dust on my boots. If the road is my pen and the dust is my ink, I've written my tale in the cracks and the kinks. But the weight of my pages grows heavy with time. Each line's a confession I can't leave behind. Dust is my ink, I've written my tale in the cracks and the kinks. But the weight of my pages grows heavy with time. Each line's a confession I can't leave behind. The oak tree bends, but it don't break. Its roots hold tight by the frozen lake. Snow whispers secrets the wind can't keep, while the holler's silence runs deep, runs deep. Shadows on the hollow where the sun won't stay. Echoes of the living lost along the way. Every footstep fades like a ghost in the pines. Shadows on the hollow where the dark lies. The lantern swings on the porch out back. Its light too dim for the midnight black. The creek hums low like a mournful hymn, and the stars just stare cold and grim, cold and grim. like a ghost in the pines. Shadows on the hollow where the dark lies. You can call for the past, but it don't respond, like ripples breaking on the stagnant pond. There's a weight in the air that you can't outrun, a burden as heavy as the setting sun. Shadows on the hollow where the sun won't stay, echoes of the living lost along the way. Every footstep fades like a ghost in the pines. Shadows on the hollow where the dark lies. You can call for the past, but it don't respond, like ripples breaking on the stagnant pond. There's a weight in the air that you can't outrun, a burden as heavy as the setting sun. You can call for the past, but it don't respond, like ripples breaking on a stagnant pond. There's a weight in the air that you can't outrun, a burden as heavy as the setting sun.
The sun sinks low behind the pines. Shadows stretch, they twist, they climb. A worn-out fence, a rusted gate, a life once lived, now left to fade. On the cold side of the hill, where the wind don't rest, and the world stands still. A man can lose what he can't refill, on the cold side of the hill. Footprints fade in the evening dirt, a jacket torn, a sleeve of hurt. The barn leans heavy, his roof caved in, a place of loss, a house of sin. The river's dry, the well won't flow, the seasons change, but pain won't go. On the cold side of the hill, where the wind don't rest, and the world stands still. A man can lose what he can't refill, on the cold side of the hill. The river's dry, the well won't flow, the seasons change, but pain won't go. On the cold side of the hill, where the wind don't rest, and the world stands still. A man can lose what he can't refill, on the cold side of the hill. The crows don't call, the wolves don't howl, just the silence like a burial shroud. No prayers to give, no bells to chime, just the ticking of a lonesome time. The crow don't call, the wolves don't howl, just the silence like a burial shroud. No prayers to give, no bells to chime, just the ticking of a lonesome time.
There's a cabin up on Blackthorn Hill where the wind hums low and the night stands still. Smoke curls thin from a crooked stack, but no one's there to ever come back. Shadows on the ridge, they call my name. Echoes of the lost, caught in the flame. A whispered tale, a broken bridge, I can't outrun the shadows on the ridge. The fence line sagged, the barn's caved in, a hollow home for the ghosts within. A cracked old mirror on the kitchen wall reflects a face I don't know at all. I hear the creak of an empty chair, but I know there's no one sitting there. Shadows on the ridge, they call my name. Echoes of the lost, caught in the flame. A whispered tale, a broken bridge, I can't outrun the shadows on the ridge. Walks heavy on this ground. Each step I take, I hear the sound. Boots on gravel, a distant moan. This hill won't let me feel alone. Shadows on the ridge, they call my name. Echoes of the lost, caught in the flame. A whispered tale, a broken bridge, I can't outrun the shadows on the ridge. The past walks heavy on this ground. Each step I take, I hear the sound. Boots on gravel, a distant moan. This hill won't let me feel alone. The power, this hill won't let me feel alone. The power, The screen door creaks in the evening air. A moth dances by the lantern's glare. The rocking chair sways empty and slow. The night whispers secrets only shadows know. Shadows on the porch, they don't lie. They tell the truth when the stars won't try. Footsteps linger though the trail's grown cold. Shadows on the porch, stories untold. Carry scents of pine and dust, memories wrapped in a coat of rust. I hear your laugh and the whippoorwills cry, but the echo fades before I can reply. The past don't stay where you think it should. It haunts the planks and the weathered wood. Shadows on the porch, they don't lie. They tell the truth when the stars won't try. Footsteps linger though the trail's grown cold. Shadows on the porch, stories untold. Don't stay where you think it should. It haunts the planks and the weathered wood. They tell the truth when the stars won't try. Footsteps linger though the trail's grown cold. Shadows on the porch, stories untold. Clock ticks loud but it don't keep time. Each second weighed down with a ghost of mine. The moon's a witness paling around to the voices that echo where silence is found. The wind carries scents of pine and dust, memories wrapped in a coat of rust. Footsteps linger though the trail's grown cold. Shadows on the porch, stories untold. The wind carries scents of pine and dust, memories wrapped in a coat of rust. Footsteps linger though the trail's grown cold. Shadows on the porch, stories untold. The wind carries scents of pine and dust, memories wrapped in a coat of rust. I hear your laugh and the whippoorwills cry, but the echo fades before I can reply. The past don't stay where you think it should. It haunts the planks and the weathered wood. Shadows on the porch, they don't lie. They tell the truth when the stars won't try. Footsteps linger though the trail's grown cold. Shadows on the porch, stories untold. The clock ticks loud but it don't keep time. Each second weighed down with a ghost of mine. The moon's a witness paling around to the voices that echo where silence is found.
Dusty boots on a gravel road. The sun hangs low where the shadows go. A crow cries out, breaks the quiet air. The weight of the world is heavy to bear. Oh, gravel road, you know my name. Carried my burdens, shared my shame. Each step I take, you wear me thin. Oh, gravel road, where do you end? The fence is rusted, the barn leans south. The creek's dried up, like my daddy's mouth. The wind hums low through the cedar trees, a song of loss carried on the breeze. Every mile's a memory, every stone's a part of me. Oh, gravel road, you know my name. Carry my burdens, share my shame. Each step I take, you wear me thin. Oh, gravel road, where do you end? The moon is rising, pale and cold, casting light on stories untold. A whispered prayer, a call to the sky. Gravel road, will you hold me when I die? Oh, gravel road, you know my name. Carried my burdens, shared my shame. Each step I take, you wear me thin. Oh, gravel road, where do you end? The moon is rising, pale and cold, casting light on stories untold. A whispered prayer, a call to the sky. Gravel road, will you hold me when I die?
The sun sank low, painted the sky a copper hue where the sparrows fly. Gravel roads stretched thin, cutting through a world that forgets what it once knew. Dust on the crossroads, nowhere to turn. Ashes in the wind, bridges that burn. The past keeps calling, it won't let me be. Dust on the crossroads, and it's burying me. A farmhouse leans where the fields once grew. Windows boarded, dreams broke in two. A tractor rusts by the barbed wire gate, left in the shadow of time and fate. Dust on the crossroads, nowhere to turn. Ashes in the wind, bridges that burn. The past keeps calling, it won't let me be. Dust on the crossroads, and it's burying me. A whistle cries from a far-off train, a lonesome echo that knows my pain. Every mile takes me further from home, but the dust in my soul won't leave me alone. Dust on the crossroads, nowhere to turn. Ashes in the wind, bridges that burn. The past keeps calling, it won't let me be. Dust on the crossroads, and it's burying me. Dust on the crossroads, and it's burying me. Dust on the crossroads, nowhere to turn. Ashes in the wind, bridges that burn. The past keeps calling, it won't let me be. Dust on the crossroads, and it's burying me. Sunset's low, leaving red on the hill. A cold wind whispers and the night stands still. Gravel road stretch where the shadows fall. Empty fields where the crows still call. Whiskey and gravestones, that's all I know. A heart full of sorrow and a long dirt road. Every step I take, every mile I roam, leads me back to whiskey and gravestones. A dog howls out like it knows my pain. Dust on the boots and the scent of rain. The church bell chimes in the dead of night. I see her name carved in pale moonlight. The bottle's my anchor, the stone's my chain. The love and regret carved deep in my whiskey and gravestones, that's all I know. A heart full of sorrow and a long dirt road. Every step I take, every mile I roam, leads me back to whiskey and gravestone. chain. Love and regret carved deep in my veins. Whiskey and gravestones, that's all I know. A heart full of sorrow and a long dirt road. Every step I take, every mile I roam, leads me back to whiskey and gravestones. Her laughter lingers like smoke in the air, a memory fading, but it's always there. I drink to forget, but it only burns. The past is a lesson I'll never unlearn. Whiskey and gravestones, that's all I know. A heart full of sorrow and a long dirt road. Every step I take, every mile I roam, leads me back to whiskey and gravestones. Whiskey and gravestones, that's all I know. A heart full of sorrow and a long dirt road. Every step I take, every mile I roam, leads me back to whiskey and gravestones. Her laughter lingers like smoke in the air, a memory fading, but it's always there. I drink to forget, but it only burns. The past is a lesson I'll never unlearn. Creeks run dry, the stones are bare. No fish to catch, no water to share. The shotgun leans by the cabin door. It don't bark much anymore. Whiskey in the wind calling my name. A broken man can't outrun his shame. The bottle whispers like an old lost friend. Whiskey in the wind, whiskey in the wind. Cornfields wilted under a cool July. Scarecrow shadows, the only thing alive. The porch boards creak when the night rolls in, like they're holding back where I've been. I hear the ghosts, I feel the pull. Empty hands, a heart too full. Whiskey in the wind calling my name. A broken man can't outrun his shame. The bottle whispers like an old lost friend. Whiskey in the wind, whiskey in the wind. Cornfields wilted under a cruel July. Scarecrow shadows, the only thing alive. The porch boards creak when the night rolls in, like they're holding back where I've been. I hear the ghosts, I feel the pull. Empty hands, a heart too full. Whiskey in the wind calling my name. A broken man can't outrun his shame. The bottle whispers like an old lost friend. Whiskey in the wind, whiskey in the wind. If I could find the words to pray, I'd beg the Lord to take this ache away. But the church bell's rusted, the choir's gone, and the night just keeps dragging on. If I could find the words to pray, I beg the Lord to take this ache away. But the church bells are rusted, the choir's gone, and the night just keeps dragging on. creaks, the hinges moan. This land was ours, now it's just overgrown. A scarecrow stands, a shadow tall, but he don't scare nothing, nothing at all. The dust won't settle down, no matter how I pray. It circles round my boots, like ghosts that never stay. The wind carries whispers of things we can't outrun. The dust won't settle down, and neither will the sun. Fields once gold, now brittle and gray. We planted hope, but it blew away. The riverbed's cracked dry as a bone. I call out her name, but I'm still alone. The dust won't settle down, no matter how I pray. It circles round my boots, like ghosts that never stay. The wind carries whispers of things we can't outrun. The dust won't settle down, and neither will the sun. The old dog's howl cuts through the night, a mournful song the lovers play. The stars above, they don't even blink. They've seen too much to care what we think. The dust won't settle down, no matter how I pray. It circles round my boots, like ghosts that never stay. The wind carries whispers of things we can't outrun. The dust won't settle down, and neither will the sun. The churchyard whispers, low and thin. The breeze rolls soft where life has been. The oak tree leans, its shadow sprawls. Time don't heal, it just recalls. And the lonesome bell, it tolls, it tolls, for broken hearts and weary souls. It rings for love, it rings for loss, the weight of living, the final cost. The dirt road stretches, cracked and dry, beneath the pale and watchful sky. Footsteps linger where none remain, ghosts of joy and ghosts of pain. And the lonesome bell, it tolls, it tolls, it tolls, for broken hearts and weary souls. It rings for love, it rings for loss, the weight of living, the final cost. The dirt road stretches, cracked and dry, beneath the pale and watchful sky. Footsteps linger where none remain, ghosts of joy and ghosts of pain. And the lonesome bell, it tolls, it tolls, it tolls, for broken hearts and weary souls. It rings for love, it rings for loss, the weight of living, the final cost. Each chime a story, each ring a name, a life remembered, a fleeting flame. Echoes fade but never gone, the lonesome bell keeps singing on. And the lonesome bell, it tolls, it tolls, it tolls, for broken hearts and weary souls. It rings for love, it rings for loss, the weight of living, the final call.